Hey there everybody, welcome to TryLiars Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon from your journey here in Legends C8's episode 133, Lucario, plus hopefully the final side mission. Now, I think I should get the side mission as soon as I'm done with the Lucario one, but we shall see. And if we have time left over, or like at the end or whatever, probably do some like berry hunting, so yeah. Now, before we actually proceed to get the Lucario side mission, because I don't even have it unlocked, let's talk about seasonal challenges. Complete the ZA Pokedex, that's done. Mega Dimension Pokedex, 112 out of 132, only 20 more Pokemon left. Alpha ZA Pokedex, 226 out of 227. One Pokemon there, that's Aerodactyl. Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex, 86 out of 112. Shiny ZA Pokedex, 118 out of 227. Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex, 20 out of 117. All side missions were at 198 out of 200. So the Lucario plus the final 200th mission, and we can check that off. We can use 100 donuts done and complete 7 viewer challenges with 6 out of 7. Speaking of viewer challenges, this is where it gets kind of rough. Shinleweave has given us 5 total. 4 we have checked off. Pause if you need to read it. 5th one, catch Shop in each wild zone with 13 out of 20 there. And Grim Reaper, catch Rogue Mega Evo Pokemon, got Darkrai done. And then Darkrai, Kiddo Stars as Alphas done. So our last challenges are catching pretty much all the Pokemon Alpha and Shiny and getting a shop on each wild zone. That sounds easy, but it isn't. Now let's actually head up to the roof where we will go and start this, and this is where we get the Lucario Z. Obviously, Lucario is the only Pokemon allowed in our party, so let's talk to Corinna. Yeah. Ultra Hardcore Lucario Showdown unlocked. That's actually side mission 197. I don't think we've completed a side mission in order. Maybe the 100th side mission? Alright, let's get this going. So she should Mega Evolve her Lucario to Lucario Z, and then when it launches an attack, I should Mega Evolve mine to get immunity, and then just and then I believe I should just Mega Evolve mine as the attack's launched. Here we go. And Lucario Mega Evolves to Lucario Z. There it is. And then we evolve our Lucario. Oh, I should have probably waited to attack. And then close combat. There we go. And that is side mission 199 out of 200. Yeah. Yeah. So I literally did not do much with that. I just took it to level 100. Made sure its nature wasn't a negative nature. And it wasn't, so I didn't even change its nature. Got the Lucario's IC. So yeah, I literally did not do anything other than get it to level 100. It was an alpha, but like, yeah. That's just how easy that one is. Just Mega Evolve, close combat, done. And there we go. Like I said. Got 30k out of it. So all that's left should be the 200 side mission. Now, I do not need Lucario. Take the held item. So we will pull out everybody. And there we go. The team is back together. Nice and simple. Now we only have one more side mission left. Maybe if I go back to the lobby, we should be able to find it. But yeah, if we have to sleep or do something, I might go do a quick donut. Oh, here we go. Alright, sure am. I just realized that there's something important here. Could go to room, find a piece of paper with the password, read it to me. Room 201. Okay. Here in Lumio City, here's the final side mission. Let's go. Yeah, no matter what, we will get this done and check it off. So, it feels so good to hear. Here, we're going to have a third checked off item in mere moments. All right. So, obviously, that will be like a weight off my shoulders knowing all side missions are done. Now, I do think there are still Mega Stones that could possibly show up occasionally on the other things. Because I swear I saw one pop up that I didn't do. But maybe that was one of the ones I thought I didn't do and then did already, so yeah. Alright. I really wasn't paying attention. I think that's it. Oh, okay, there we go. She's gonna run herself out, though. It feels like she does too much, because isn't she helping, like, 4 different groups? Alright. Okay, come on. Yeah, wow, she knew I'm the strongest Mega Evolution user. Yet, in the final battle, she took one. She took the Pokemon that was meant for the strongest Mega Evolution user and ruined everything. And the universe and Zygarde knew that she was going to ruin everything. That's the point of the story, folks. Alright, let's get this on. Final battle. Just to burn through this, I am gonna Mega Evolve Mewtwo. So yeah. Honestly, it feels good to be like one viewer challenge, even though it's a very hard viewer challenge, I will admit from Solar Reeve. One viewer challenge away, done. Once we complete this, we're done with all side missions. And yeah, we are getting close, man. We only have, I mean, completing the Mega Dimension Pokedex and getting all alphas will be easy. And the shinies are gonna be tough. I can do that too. Behold! Frieza! Wait a minute. Good job, Mewtwo. Alright, next battle up. Mewtwo's almost down, but then we have the primals. Avalon. Okay. And there goes Mewtwo. Groudon, you're up, buddy. Oh wow, so the primals do not get the Mega Evolution boost of a protection. Like the protect still stops the primal attacks. That's kind of stupid if I have to admit, but And Merciless Blades. Oh, no, no. Alright. Groudon is down. Kyogre's up. Ice Beam. And then we'll just Surf to end this. There we go. Kyogre's almost down too. But I still haven't used any of my other Pokemon in the back, so oh, Manectric, interesting. Alright, Metagross is up. And meet Mega Metagross. And that's just Earthquake. And then Zen Headbutt. Last Pokemon is Emboar. Mega Evolve your Emboar. I will Earthquake, which should do some good damage. And I still have 2 Pokemon left that go pretty well in Emboar, so yeah. But I mean, while we're weak to Emboar here, we're also strong against Emboar here, so it's kind of one of those mixed bags of like... Ampy, let's go! And Flare Blitz right into my D-Gleam. And there we go, we have the win. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I could have swapped around on the weaknesses, like, you know, like when Manectric came in, take out Kyogre. But like, there wasn't really a reason to. I mean, I was gonna win if I really needed to go into a panic, I could have locked in, but yeah. It's like super obvious, like I didn't really need to try hard. You know, have some fun, mess around, so yeah. What do I get for the 200th side mission? Wow. Look at all these guys with dreams. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here collecting Pokemon. Okay, so my side mission isn't done. Man, I really was hoping to check it off and be done. Oh, this sucks. Why can't this just be a quick battle? Wrap up, have a good day. I'll be back to make donuts. Come on. See, I just don't like Tawny enough to like actually care about her story, because like she messed up so much throughout the entire thing. Yeah, can we hurry up? She didn't save my hide. My bag wouldn't have been stolen if she didn't force me to, like, take my eye off of it. And yeah. Like, yeah. See, she still doesn't accept everything's her fault, which is the biggest flaw in this. Yeah, like, can we hurry this up? If it was a heart-to-heart with a person I actually liked, then yeah, but yeah. No. Not exactly. Okay. Lita. I love starving. I mainly click. I probably should have gotten with Naveen because I think he's a good guy to hang out with. Also, he has a Pokemon I like, but right when it popped up, the first thing I saw when I saw Leda was Starmie, and I was like, Starmie! That just shows you how messed up my brain is. I'm not thinking about the humans, I'm thinking about the Pokemon. In the ZA Royale, I actually think the Rust Syndicate. I think that was the toughest battle I had. Because the SBC I never had a tough battle with. Yeah, I think it was just that I got poisoned in the battle and it ticked off. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep judging her. No, there's other trainers that could Mega Evolve Zygarde. I was just the one that was chosen. You know, because when it comes down to it, it's people with pure talent. Trainers like Red, you know, well, I think they changed the name for some of them, but like, you know, Silver, Gold, you know, I think some, you know, even Blue, I think, and Yellow probably could. Like any of the characters who are the main title names probably all have the potential to make a Mega Evolve Zygarde, truthfully. So like, yeah, I don't think that's true that was only me. And just in this moment, they knew I was coming here for a reason. That was this character's destiny. But I think any of the great trainers throughout the history of Pokemon could Mega Evolve Zygarde. Alright, can we get this done? I want to go collect berries more than I want to talk to Tawny, if I'm honest. And there we go, side mission 200's done. I got 10k, 10 rare candies, 10 gold bottle cups, and Seed of Mastery kind of mad, but that's actually decent rewards for a final side mission. That was just a battle and some talking. And that completes all side missions. I get to check that off the seasonal challenges. So guys, we are down to complete the Mega Dimension Pokedex, Alpha ZA Pokedex, Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex, Shiny ZA Pokedex, Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex, and our last video challenge, which is catch a Shalpany Trial Zone. That's going to be hard, just in general. Now, let me see what we have here. Now, let me actually talk about my berry situation by going to make a donut. I am nearly out. I have enough Haban berries to cycle 1, but I need more. And the best way to do that is to make a sour berry donut. So obviously the best, I think, is actually this one. Oh no, I get more bitter. That actually might not be bitter. Probably the Roselli. Maybe half Roselli. Not Gelaine. Whoa. And half Blueberry. That I think I like better. That's 600 sour. Yeah. So we're gonna make a couple of these. We're looking for big haul berries. So yeah. Special items, Mega Power Conservation. So that's not a great one. I'm not gonna recycle these for the time being, but I will have to at some point. So let's make another one. Because we are just gonna go into 4 stars and mess around a little bit. Special again. That was not great. All right. See, special item 1 is actually quite horrible. And the biggest reason for that is because it actually blocks us getting berries. So that is a little rough. Yeah, so here's the thing I need to think about. I really don't need, like, neither of these were berry donuts, so they weren't great. So maybe I should treat them as regular. That's a shout there. I mean, that's a 1-star though. Like if I'm hunting Pokemon, that's great. Let's go into this one and just try, see what happens. Yeah, so I need to from now on make sure I reset for like donuts for berries and hey Slowpoke. That's one angry Slowpoke. But yeah, that's just it. I really need to make sure that I reset for like all the donuts now. Like, truthfully, that would be ideal. I didn't this time, but I need to from now on. Oh yeah, I have some other stuff. Other berries I can use. That's a big haul treasure one. It's only 3 minutes though, but I wonder how much I can get done in that time. In a 4-star. But yeah, like with this, like watch this. With the item special, I'm gonna go in here. I'm probably not gonna get a single berry except in the golden thing, because every other item is gonna be special. So here, I spent 8 berries, right? And this is a good time to talk about this. I spent 8 berries. Now let me go in here and actually see what 8 berries gets me. Newsflash, it's probably gonna be like 3 berries. Oh, I just earth powered. Whatever. Yeah, see, I knew it. Gotta pick up struggling item. Hey guys, how you doing? See, Prism, Sail, Black Argite. Like, this stuff is good to just have extra of in case. Hello, doggos. How are you? Alright. Got sparkling items. I need to destroy boulders. So. No, it looks like they're all just like the medium. Nice. There's a sparkling item down here. There we go. But yeah, you can see they were getting the cops, we're getting other stuff. We're not really getting... We're not really getting anything super helpful. Okay. Sparkling items is done, now I just need to focus on Pokemon. And there it is complete. I do need to make sure I buy more repeat balls as soon as I'm done with this one. Alright. You two taking hits. But yeah, you can see here, we haven't got a single berry. Now, I need to go find the golden Pokeball. Let's just go up here really quick. Because maybe there's a Pokeball up here I'm missing. But yeah, Treasures 2 and Treasures 3. 3 is definitely bad unless I'm in a 5-star where I still need treasures. But yeah, oh, this doesn't even get me up here, does it? Dang, okay. That was a waste of time. But yeah, like, I don't need anything here alpha, right? The only new Pokemon in here is the Doggos and Houndstone. I actually think I have one shiny already too. I must have passed them. Oh, here they are. Yeah, I already have Graveyard and Houndstone Alpha, and then I have a shiny Graveyard, so I do need one more shiny Graveyard, but it's like, you know, I can fly reset with the little time I have left and hope for one. But I'm not overly focused on it. And I missed, of course. But yeah, there we go. See, Prism Scale, Glare, like, it's not bad to have those items, especially because I may need a trade, like, and someone doesn't trade one back for, like, you know, I may need multiple shinies and multiple of the item. But still, it's not great either. Upgrade. Yeah. Now let's see how many shards. Chalain, Colbert, Tanga, Cardi, Kasab, Roselli. So we got 6 berries and we spent 8. Now I will admit the berries that matter is the Haban, which we got 1, which is massive. Each Haban is an upgrade. But like, here's the thing, right? Or not an upgrade. Upgrade isn't the right word, but like, is a step in the right direction and getting more. Let's break this. Did I just throw a Pokeball? I did. Hey guys. Wait, is there not a Pokeball down there for a change? I know there is. Okay. Side strike that. Yeah, so like treasures 2 is going to do the same thing, but we'll probably not get 100% guaranteed treasures. So we may see more berries that way. But yeah, the sucky thing is we don't need alphas here, you know? Also, it does look like the Gorgai, the Punkaboos are all the same size. So yeah. That should be the last one. So yeah, so right now I can try to reset for a shiny. And talking about shinies, we already talked about that. I already have a shiny Graveyard. 2 pretty goods and a fantastic isn't awful. And then the only other Pokemon in this range that I can actively reset right now, I think I only need 1 shiny left. I say questioningly because I actually do not know. Yeah, alright, so I have Litwick and Lampit shiny. And yeah, so the Lampit, if I get another Litwick or I can't get Litwick here, it has to be Lampit or Chandelure shiny. Oh shoot, they spotted me. Sure, now I gotta run. Alright, there we go. So yeah, so I only need, like, out of the 2 Pokemon I can reset right here, 1 shiny. And the Punkaboos, I'd rather not get shiny because I can easily find them in Wild Zone and probably easier in the Wild Zone 15 because I need the different sizes. So, yeah. Man. Like, this is the kind of sucky part, is the game now goes from, oh, I can go and explore and have fun, to I need specific donuts to berry hunt to make sure I have sparkling power donuts so I can shiny hunt. I may need some alpha ones to alpha, you know, like it comes down to very specific needs, you know. Like one of those dogs over there needs to be yellow. I don't want them to get angry about me. Oh my god, how did they spot me, bro? But yeah, so like once we get down to specifics, it goes from no longer a game of, oh, I wonder what I'll get, to dupes and trying to hunt specific mons, which isn't an awful thing. That's a point of progression. That's saying, oh, look how far we've come. But yeah, like the Alpha ZA Pokedex, I could, instead of waiting for a 5-star fossil one, I could always just buy 10 Aerodactyl, you know, old Ambers, and keep going by doing all 10, checking if there's not an alpha, then reset. But I want to catch the alpha. you know, fossil method, especially like as the fossils are gone and you can catch up fossil Pokemon in the wild, it feels better that way. Fossils have been cool. I've never been a big fan of fossil resetting for a shiny or an alpha or anything like that, because it's so boring. Shoot. Is it Mewtwo they're seeing? Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like when you get to a point of and I'm not saying like we're out of alphas. No, we still don't even have every Pokemon in the Mega Dimension Pokedex. You know, we're still missing 20. Now, one of those I will readily admit is a Pokemon that we need to make a donut for, but I haven't done research on how to make his donut. And that's Zeraora. And also, I just kind of don't want to do the Zeraora battle for a bit. I'd rather have some fun, try to get donuts and shiny hunt, and yeah. That Zeraora one I'm going to push off for a little bit when like one day I wake up and I'm like, I want to do it. I don't feel like doing it though. So yeah. But honestly, the big thing here is that, you know, we are still missing 20 Pokemon from the Mega Dimension DLC. Right? And some of them are really simple, right? If we go and look at our boxes, right? Not here, though. Not there. Let's actually get to the DLC, right? So, if we are sitting here and we're looking, well, we are obviously one of the alphas we're missing is a Meowth and a Persian. While we have the rest of the guys done, don't have an alpha Farfetch'd. Obviously don't have Galarian Farfetch'd, but that's the same Pokedex number, so not really new. Same with Persian, it's technically not a new number, so it's not new. But those are things we are missing. Farfetch'd, we are missing. Surfetch'd, we are missing. We are missing Alolan Marowak, Porygon 2, Porygon Z, you know, missing Cyclizard Alpha, you know. You can see here, we have a huge blank hole right here after Glamour. You know, alphas, we are missing Tatsugiri and Dondozo's line, you know. And then you're going to keep talking about the shinies, but yeah, Krillfish, we're missing alpha. We have all the starters. You know, we're missing the, I think a male and DD here. Missing a guy here, which is Throw. It looks like, Yamask, Galarian Yamask, you know, Runerigus, and, you know, Cofagrigus. Those are two separate Pokemon. And we're missing them and their alpha. So, like, yeah, as you go down here, we're missing Kleavor's alpha. You know, you can see what we are missing. And it just comes down to hunting those, right? But there's also the fact of, if I'm going to hunt those, I'm going to alpha hunt, but I also want to try to be efficient and try to shiny hunt. And get as many shinies as I can. Because if I can go to Wormhole and check off, like, let's say a Pokemon I need, like, a line of shinies, like 2 shinies of. And then, you know, like, let's say, like, Meowth's a bad example, because Meowth and Persian would both be Pokemon I need for my collection, but they don't count towards numbers because they're already in the dex. But let's push that aside really quick, right? Let's choose someone like... Well, no, let's just use Meowth. Pretend I didn't have a Alolan Meowth or a Alolan Persian, right? And I needed them. If I can enter a Wormhole, get an Alpha Meowth, another Alpha Meowth, so I can evolve into an Alpha Persian, a Shiny Meowth, and another Shiny Meowth, so I can get both Shinies, then I'm completing 2 Pokemon for the Pokedex, the Alpha Pokedex, and the Shiny Pokedex. And why that's still only 2 Pokemon, that affects 6 slots. I'm just gonna run up here. Any shinies now? Okay, cool. I'm pushing them off on purpose this time. I know none of them are shiny, but yeah. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like, I am 20 Pokemon away from the Mega Dimension Pokedex, right? And, it's one of those things where I can easily look up what, you know, let me do that. Let me look up the Mega Dimension Pokedex and see what I'm missing. So obviously I'm missing Porygon 2, Porygon Z, I'm missing regular Meowth and regular Persian. I've mentioned Surfetched and Galarian Farfetch'd. I've mentioned Alolan Marowak. Let's see what I am missing. Hold on. Alright, and then Alpha Cyclizard. Oh, and this is old Rotom. So I technically am missing a Rotom, Shiny Rotom, and then one for each of the forms. So yeah. Graveyard, Houndstone, Holosand, Kecleon, Flamingo. I'm missing Cryogonal here. Obviously missing the Alpha Dondozo and Totsugiri. I'm missing Fidgebax, Artibax, and Excalibur, which I think are 5 stars. I'd have to look that up. We are missing Krillfish, Hisuian Krillfish, and Overkrill, which Overkrill would be a sub-Pokemon for the Pokedex. Krillfish we need, you know, Alpha anyways, you know. We got all the starters, obviously got everything here. After Charmecco is Maildini. After Musharna is Throw, that we know. Yamask, Galarian Yamask, Coppergrigus, Runerigus. What's the next empty spot? Obviously we are missing Alpha Kleavor there. Are we missing an Alpha Igglybuff still? After Grumpig is Scrockabilly. So yeah, all the plumage of Scrockabilly. We're missing another Alpha Crabrawler to become Crabominable. We are missing. Yeah, see, we need Alpha Charcadet in that whole line, but we also need the armors and a 5-star. Alpha Zangoose we are missing. We have the Survivor though. Moongus and Amoongus, and then after that is actually the legendaries, which I'm keeping in a separate box. And we're missing Cobalion, Terrakion, Brazion, who we need to Shiny Hunt. Keldeo, Meloretta, who are in 5 stars, who are non-Shiny Huntable. We are missing Latios and Latios, who are Shiny Huntable. And Zeraora, who I'm just saving till the end. So yeah, we're not super far off what we're missing. But yeah, like I said, it is one of those things where if I'm gonna go in and try to get a Pokemon, unless I just like hunt it with an Alpha Donut, I'd rather have a sparkling Alpha Donut, go in, try to get what I can done, and move on. Okay, can I be honest? I'm kind of getting bored. I'm gonna run around a little bit. I mean, this is a thing. If I come into here looking for berries, I'm here for the berries. You know? Yeah, I feel like the sizes, Wild Zone 15 is better to try to get all the different sizes shiny. Because I think here it's one size, which isn't all that great. I do need more Gimmighoul coins. So I will try to pick up everything, because I just spent all of that one turning the Alpha into a Golden Go. And I still have a Shalfa one that I need to transform, so I need to get 99 more. I'm not too much in a rush of it, because it's like, I still need a second shiny, so yeah. But yeah, I know I'm kind of wasting this donut, but also wasn't that great of a donut in the first place. I'm just gonna kind of run around, burn through it. I have other donuts I'd rather go use and mess around with, and, you know. I don't think there was any Pokemon that way. Nice thing about most of the Pokemon here is all their shinies are pretty noticeable. I just saw a Pokeball. They're all pretty noticeable, so yeah. I mean, their shinies are. You are some sort of special Mewtwo. I literally was... Dubious Disc, a Wreath, a Cuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think they're all the same. Oh no, that one is significantly smaller, so they do come in the different sizes. They just do not seem very consistent. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this thing out. I'm really not all that interested in farming this thing. Oh, Mewtwo, come back before you die. Yeah, I think Wild Zone 15 is the better way to hunt Punkaboo. Simply because going for Punkaboo, you know exactly what you're getting. You know? It's like you 100% know, like, okay, the small and mediums and the large and jumbo spawn at this specific time. If I'm shiny hunting, I know I'll get one or the other. Oh, we got another special scan. Oh. Do I have to go talk to him? I think I need to go talk to him. But yeah, I wasn't expecting us to get another special scan. Now, here's the thing. If I can get a 5-star that's like a throwaway one, like one I don't need to care about, I have a treasure one. I need the armor still for the alphas and the shinies. So if I can get a throwaway one where I can just go do the treasures, I will do it. Yes, I'm here for the special scan. Yes. Our second special scan. Let's go, baby. We got a back-to-back Gimmighoul one. Are you kidding me? Alright, so that is one I would have to shiny hunt in. It's not a throwaway one yet. Dude, I can't believe I got back-to-back Gimmighoul ones. Like in the future, if I get more Gimmighoul ones, it's a throwaway one. That I may have to make a specific donut for. Actually, hold on. Oh. No, I can't. Sorry. Let's go try a large hyperspace. I will try to get a 3-star ghost, 3/2-star alpha, you know, and just try to get that. I think that would be our goal, but yeah. Let's go attempt a large hyperspace to try to get. And this is only special 2, so I should get some. Let's try and just get maximum effort on berries. Try to get more than 8. It's gonna be kind of tough with the special items getting in the way, but yeah. Alright, guys. Nice thing is once that Golden Go slash, or you know, Gimmighoul one is done, if I ever get Gimmighoul again, if I can just run one of these special, like, 3-star ones and get more things. So yeah, nothing to worry. Destroys Pile Sludge. Alright. Okay, I don't need to catch any Pokemon, funny enough. I do need a Cyclizard Alpha, but right here there isn't one. Oh, I am getting berries. So I've already gotten 2 berries off the first one. Just a pile of sludge. NK and Malamar. Can I see this Pokeball, please? Shoot. This one might be a little tough because I think I actually need to climb up to get to it. That's not exactly what's. Oh, wait. I like locked onto it for a split second. Shoot. You too. Earth power. There we go. Let's run. Get me and my Mewtwo out of trouble. Got a Tango Berry, yeah, so see, we're already getting more because it's not a consistent thing. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not gonna make that jump. Up we go. Alright, let's Earth power that. I need to destroy boulders. There's probably some boulders this way. Let's surf. Alright. More Drampa. Hey, Drampa. Don't need you Alpha or Shiny or anything, so nice to see you guys. Whatever, Earth Power should hit for both, too. Curly and Gardevoir. Earth Power that. Oh, Meow Stick. Oh, boulders. Perfect. There we go. So there is a Pokeball up here. Fortunately, we are going to have to climb up there because knowing Mewtwo's going to be special and not be able to hit it. Shoot, come on, climb. There we go. Mewtwo just takes after trainer because I'm special as hell because I can't climb shit. Get all the Gimme Go coins we can. Okay, never mind, I get a Pokeball right as soon as I'm extra. And we are back at the start. So I do need to get up to the top. So now I just need... Oh, there's a Pokeball right here. Hey, guys. Alright, let's climb up here. Psychozord? Huh? What's going on over here? See, we're getting some stuff. See, we're getting cuffed too. Okay, I need to get up top though. I've wasted half this time. I need to find a way up top. Here we go. No Pokeballs on either side of this. Let's get up. All right. See, this I'm just kind of. This is obviously more berry hunting. I'm not trying to reset anything here. I'm Pokeball hunting technically, but yeah. I do need to find the golden Pokeball. Not over here though. Hey NK, how you doing guys? Let's head over here. The golden ball has to be up here. Ow. Alright, we got the golden ball. Koba, Chilane, Hasab ×2, a Tanga, which is massive. Alright, so like that's we got the final thing, so we are good. There's no way to get up top of there. Got another berry. Alright. Am I still being targeted? Are you kidding me? There we go. So, this was a successful berry hunt. The big thing here is I can try to maybe go for an alpha cyclozord. Actually, could I just teleport back and forth to reset these guys? Oh yeah, I forgot I wasted a repeat ball in the last one. I do need to go visit Pokeball guy, and I need to go buy more repeat balls. Is this a far enough distance to despawn them? No, it's not. Okay. So I need a fly reset, portal there, check for an alpha, and yeah, because I do need an alpha cyclozord. There's no boost alpha, so we are shopping shopping for a 1%. But yeah. That's pretty much what we can do with this remaining berry. We got every Pokeball here. We've checked everything pretty much twice. Except for the roots, but you don't even check the roots twice, you know. Yeah. So, an alpha would be great. And I think at this point, the only thing we are spawning in is these guys. I don't think we're in range of spawning anything else. Yeah, look, yeah, nothing else is spawning. So we are literally only spawning in these cyclozards. So if we can get an alpha one, that's a big dub, because that'd be a new alpha for the Mega Dimension Pokedex. If we get a shining, that's even better. But I'd rather get the alpha from this than have to go alpha hunt one. You know, but then again, I can get like a cheap alpha 2 donut and run in and, you know, hunt specifically only these guys until I get one and then just leave. I mean, the alpha chance is 1%. This donut doesn't last very long. Maybe I'll keep Groudon out just in case I need to, like, Earthquake and do a ton of damage and, you know. I think this is the right call because Mewtwo is really low health. And if there's an alpha over here, it will make everything target me, and I might as well just eliminate everything because once I get the alpha cyclozard, I might as well go. Okay, cyclozard. Guys, we need to talk. Just one of you. Just one has to be alpha. You hear me? Only one has to be alpha. That's all you need to do. One of you little lizard bikes, just be alpha. That simple. It's not complex. It isn't quantum, you know, physics. It's literally basic. One of you become alpha. Nope. Nope. Man, Cyclozard is really making it difficult. Wait, did I just call it Zard instead of Cyclozar? I added a D at the end. That's funny. But yeah, no. Obviously, this Pokemon, its shiny is very noticeable. Its green accents gets replaced. Its light green body gets replaced with the dark brown, the dark green parts on top of its head. Oh man, you're tall, but you're not what I'm looking for. You're not an alpha. The light parts on its head, or dark green parts on top of its head, turn white or kind of clayish. And then the little like orange sack on the side turns blue. But I should hear the sparkle before I turn the corner, truthfully. Okay, guys. Look at me. Yeah. One of y'all need to be alpha, okay? They looked at me. You saw them turn. They listened. One will be alpha. Here we go. Behold, Alpha Cyclozord. All right, hold on, guys. Everyone turn. Yeah. Only turn. One of y'all need to be Alpha. You? Okay. That one right there said you'll be Alpha. You saw it. Boom. Bang. Alpha Cyclozord this time. Come on, Cyclozord. Oh, don't tell me about the hyperspace distortion. I know it won't stay open much longer. All right, none of them are Alpha. All right, you know what? Let's pretend we don't want an Alpha. Man, I hope I get a shiny. A shiny would be so awesome right now. Okay, guys, you're not working. You know. Okay, maybe it's because I'm not calling them by their original name. Wototokage, be Alpha. Okay, I even called them by your Japanese name. Maybe these aren't Japanese bikes. What are we thinking? French? Maybe they're French bikes? Motorizard. Hey, there was a D at the end of that one. Motorizard. Oh, okay, they're not French bikes. German bikes. All right, let's try German bikes. Why not? Running out of bike names to try here, guys. I don't know. I can't read Korean, so I don't know what that says. Mopex. Nope. Okay. Maybe I should taunt them. Oh man, I hope there's a Miraidon or Koraidon over here. Okay, you guys are not working with me at all. I might not even be able to catch an Alpha 1 at this rate, because if it shows up, I may only have one chance to damage it and throw a ball. I mean, I know it's 1%. And we're not really resetting these guys instantly. But yeah. You know, if there's an Alpha right at the end, and like I have to just throw a ball and hope I catch it, that's gonna suck. We are really running out of time. I mean, Cyclozord appears in a number of things, so it's not like this is my only opportunity to get an Alpha 1 or a Shining 1, truthfully, so it's not that big of a deal. But it does kind of suck that it's like he just doesn't want to show up Alpha. And this is like, I think this is the 4th time I have tried to like reset for one to become Alpha, and I have just phased on Shinies, I have phased on everything else, and I just couldn't get a Cyclozord Alpha, which is a little sad, truthfully. I actually believe I'm gonna get a shiny Cyclozord in the game, not here, but just in general, before I get a Alpha Cyclozord. That's what it feels like. You know? But I think we have one more reset. Because the Alpha is probably not going to be caught. Yeah, I think this is it. This is pretty much it, guys. Reset one more time just for the pain and suffering, but I just don't think we have the time to actually get over there. There's an Alpha now when I can't catch it. I don't hear the humming. No. Guys, you let me down. Yep. Alright, well, I mean, we got a bunch of berries, though, in that one. So I'm okay. We kind of made up with that, what we got there with how bad the other one was. So, yeah. Is there a small 4-star available? No, it looks like everything's a combat zone. That's a medium. Okay, hold on. We are gonna go bench reset at 8. I want to do at least one more berry gathering one, maybe 2. Yeah, and if you have not watched the previous episode, the reason we're bench resetting here is I do need a Shalper from this wild zone. So we are trying to kind of randomly reset and have a Shalper here. Oh, that juice is bitter, but it's so good. Oh. That's a large. This is a small. That's actually a shout. That's a medium with another chance at a Cyclosaur. I might go do that one. That's a medium. That's a medium. Oh, that's maybe even a better medium than this one. No, this gives me a chance at Goomy. Anyways, yeah, so let's go for this guy. Our main goal here is to try to get berries, but also to get berries. And it's because I have a very specific crappy donut that I want to use. Damn, look at that girl's hair. That's awesome. It's like flowing. It's like she has like a... Wait, is this low or high? It's low, good. Right next to Ekans. Hey, Ekans. I remember one time I went into one right here. I'm gonna use this one. I only have 3 minutes, but that's why it's a small one. We're here to try to get the golden ball as quick as possible, okay? Three minutes, that's all we have. Try to get the golden ball as quick as possible. This is a small one, so things should be kind of hectic. Hopefully we don't get collect 20 sparkling items, because that would suck. Catch dark types. Oh, use the catch window. Oh, those aren't dark types. I have an idea. There we go. Alright, there's the tasks. And we still have plenty of time. Alright, is there any balls around here? Okay. There we go. Got 2 Tangas, let's go. Wait, is there not another? Oh, there's a Pokeball over there. I was gonna say, there should be a few more Pokeballs. I wonder if this will reach. It did. Nice. Alright. Alright, so obviously this smaller donut had big hole, so a small 4-star I can do. And now I can kind of reset a little bit. Not really, but sorta. Guess Kyogre would actually be better for this. I don't have a lot of time, and I think I got every single Pokeball I can. So, like, this doesn't give us a lot of... Oh my god. So many Pokemon up there. Not really much of a chance to truly reset, but it is what it is. Oh, that's an alpha. Dude, that thing is intimidating as an alpha. It's so tall. And yeah, I pretty much killed everything else within spawn range. So... I think this is the only thing we're spawning right now. And with a donut with like a little bit of time left, I don't think we're gonna get a shiny or anything like that. Because unfortunately, I don't need any of these guys alpha. So I am truly only going for a shiny here. So. Yeah. It's a little unfortunate, but yeah. So this is good. This is actually kind of what I was hoping for. Nice, quick, and easy. Just boom, boom, bang. And you know what? We got a lot of berries from this big haul one, and all it took was what? A 3-star donut? And we got what? I think 3 Haban out of this place? Because we got 2 from the big one, and then 1 I saw in the thing. Like that last one. Maybe we got more than 3 Haban. Hold on. 13. I was at 8 earlier. So I have gotten 5 total, and I know I've gotten at least 3 from here. So I've only gotten like 1 from each of the other ones. So that's not really great. That shows that like just the big hole and big hole plus berries. So yeah, from now on, it's kind of dumb. I kind of have to do this, but it's true. I am going to have to create a backup save, and anytime I go to make a donut, I need to make sure I reset until I get a big hole and berry donut. Now, I should try to make one really, really good, you know, like treasure 3, big hole 3 donut, because eventually I'll need to go into a 5-star where I'll need the armors for Charcadet. Right? I'm going to need the armors, and you can only go get those in 5 stars. So eventually, I'm going to have that saved up. So it's a whole lot of, like, it is a whole lot of, like, resetting and stuff. I also need to try to get more Haban. Because, like I said, I want to, off-camera, try to reset. And this is kind of why I'm recording so many of these into the future. Is because I do not know how long it's going to take for me to start to reset to get a donut that is acceptable, you know? Like for the legendaries can't be alpha. They can be shiny, but they can't be alpha. So, I have to try to get a 3-star sparkling, 3-star catching donut for those legendaries, and then I would like to have a 3-star sparkling, 3-star alpha for every other type, so I can go into zones and just try to bang out Pokemon, you know. And so yeah, I need to make sure I try to get enough berries where I can start to berry hunt to farm more Habans, and as I get more Habans, I will, you know, try for the Pokemon I need shiny, you know? We still also need so many alpha. We need so many Mega Dimension Pokemon just in general. Like, let's remove, right? Let's remove the legendary we can get at any moment, Zeraora, right? I know how to start it, but I just don't want to do it right now. But removing him, that's 19 other Pokemon we need from the Mega Dimension DLC. Now, I will openly admit, some of them I will need 5-star stuff from, or they are just in 5 stars. So for instance, like the armors, I need that from 5-star. Getting Charcadet to evolve is going to be a pain in the butt any other way. Is there any other Pokemon alive at all on this map? Did I nuke them all? Oh, there's 2 NK back over here, but yeah. Yeah, no, this one's pretty much done. Yeah, we'll just let it time out. But hey, for a 3-star donut, we got a bunch of good berries, and that's what matters, right? So a part of me does want to try to burn through the donuts I have so I can start from a clean slate. So that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, let's see what donuts we have left. Oh. Help if I actually went to donuts. A normal sparkling 3 and a humongo power 2. Okay. Hey, Ekans. Let's go back to our zone and reset. So here's the thing. The Humongo Power Donut doesn't really help us. So, like, maybe... And that Humongo Power one's not gonna last long at all. Maybe I'll try it on a 4-star just to see if I can get any berries and see how quickly I can run through it. That thing is not gonna last though. Oh boy, okay. The normal power, the sparkling power one, sparkling power 3 normal, I would love to find one with like an Eevee or something in it. I would need a small 4-star if I was going to attempt the, oh, that's a small 4-star. A normal 2, that's boring. Normal 4, no. Yeah, you know what? Let's go here. I'm gonna try that little 2-star one in this small one. It's gonna be close, but yeah. Better have Mewtwo ready. Make sure I didn't get any shinies resetting here. No, okay. Okay, where is it? It is... Okay, so I think it's back over this way. Oh wait, let's check in case he's a Shalpa. He is not. Okay, that's point. I do also need a Shalpa for Wild Zone 5. Unfortunately, at some point, I will have to return to the most boring, unfun reset possible. And I have to do it without my audio on, because this is the reset. Spawn him in, not shiny. Spawn him out, not shiny. Spawn him in. Spawn him out. This is only it, but if I'm not talking, or you don't hear anything, all you hear is... Splish splash, splish splash, splish splash. This will drive you insane if you listen to this for hours. You have to mute it. Alright, let's go over here. What's up, buddy? You will become a Shalpa eventually. I will just tell you that. I will not give up. You will become a Shalpa. I will have my Shalpa Scolipede. And no one will get in my way. It will happen. Alright. So, I have 2 minutes. Can I get a golden ball in 2 minutes? Only one way to find out. I have next to 0 fate on this. But I want to try if a 2-star, if I can get the golden ball and get berries. Like, you know. I'm going to have next to no time. I'm not going to be able to make a single mistake. Crash. Alright, let's move ground on. What in the world is going on? We're not gonna get it because of Groudon taking. Oh, this is a stupid Pokemon to try to catch undetected. We're not gonna get it. Yeah, no. That sucks. We got some Pokeballs though. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Unfortunately, the donut was just not good enough to get the one knockout on with the Ice Beam with Mewtwo. So yeah. But that's alright, we got some stuff out of it, and I wanted to test, right? That's the whole point of it. I think I need 3-star minimum if I'm gonna run through, or 2-star I'm gonna need one that at least has enough a level bonus. So yeah. So let's get rid of all the unnecessary guys. So yeah. There we go. So I didn't see a normal here worth attempting. So yeah, let's go back to Wild Zone 8 and reset. I do want to try that 3 sparkling one. I'm gonna need an Eevee. I'm gonna need a Cyclizard and another Pokemon. If I'm gonna pop, I'm gonna need 2 Pokemon that I can actually reset on. So, or try 4 shiny. You know, so. Let me see what options we have available for normal. I think normal 2 stars the smallest one. No, there's 1 star, okay. Shoppa? Nope. Whoop, wrong button. So I was trying to pick up my controller and I was just hitting stuff. Normal 2-star, nope, that's all useless. That's a sucky thing about normals, they're usually not any good ones. So, 1-star, Pidgey, Parrot, Bunnelby, Fletchling, Parrot, Pidgey don't need. Meowth shows up, so Meowth at a 1-star I would do, though I won't need anything else. So Meowth and Persian, so I would need 2 shiny Meowths. Oh, Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly is another shout. Outside that, into 2 stars, I would literally need it to be Eevee in one of them, Zangoose, Farfetch'd, yeah, so there's a couple. I just need to look out for a Pokemon I do not have shiny, so yeah. Not even a single normal one here that's worth, yeah, no. So yeah, 3 stars. 3 stars get kind of tough. There is a Persian one, but my time would run really low on that. There's Grafaiai and Strudel that show up as well, and Didi, Porygon, yeah. So I'll go up to a 3-star. But yeah. No siree. Anyways, doing this, I am resetting the guy. We need Shalpa here, so not the end of the world. But yeah. Like I said, I want to try to run through all my donuts. And so yeah, thankfully there is a 1-star that I would take in Squawkabilly. So. Or Meowth. There is a Meowth one. I might just pop that instead of looking still. Yeah. So the crappy thing about this is there's a lot of things we can phase on. But Meowth is a Meowth, and I do need Meowth. Also need an Alpha now that I think about it. But yeah, so unfortunately, Meowth shiny, his feet turn pink, so it should be noticeable enough. Wait, where's the thing? Oh, it's up. Shoot. I'm gonna have to go all the way over here, actually. Alright. Bunnelby, we know it's shiny. I really don't need more. And Fletchling, I definitely don't need more. So hopefully Meowth is a spawnable, like in a spawnable spot. Going the wrong way. It's this way. Look at this evil wild zone. So evil. Hey, Ghastly. Hey, Ghastlies. Man, I remember the one time I ran up here and there was no Pokemon spawns at all. Like, even during the day, I think Beedrill's supposed to spawn or some junk like that. Alright. "47 minutes. Oh, it's a 4-star. I thought it was a 3-star. Oh no, never mind then. I am pulling that off. If it's a 4-star, we do not want to go for a 1-star one. I gotta be honest. Sorry, I thought that was a 2 or 3-star that I had as a throwaway one. Yeah, no, I definitely will want a 2-star or higher. I do not feel like sitting here for 15 minutes trying to shiny hunt. So I'm going to be looking at like the 2 stars. So like we'll be looking at, I think I actually need Starly and Staravia shiny. Zangoose, Farfetch'd, EB, the Persian Meowth in the 3-star, the Graphite Eye Shroodle one, the Indeedys, the Porygons. And because it's a 4-star, I'll even consider 4 stars with like, if it has like, what would be a good example? Don't need Kecleon. Staraptor, I guess, is a shout. Cyclizard is a shout. Maybe the one with the Heliolisk. That would be a good one. It's also Pidgeot, but yeah. Oh no, there's one with Cyclizard, Frou-Frou, and Heliolisk. That's a banger. Yo, okay, so we have some banger options for normal. Oh, see, I just don't want more Patrats. Now that's a nightmare one. That's a complete toss-up. So the sucky thing about this one, this 2-star, right? I said I'd consider 2 stars, but Zangoose can spawn with an EB. Or it can spawn, I guess what I can do is I can scout. And that's 100% what I'm gonna do. I wanna go scout this one because if this is a Zangoose EB Watchog Patrat one, I will do it. But if it's a Zangoose Watchog Maniri or Zangoose, yeah, those are the only 2 options with Watchog in it. I also need my Pokeballs, thank you. Thank you, yes sir. So I need to go check. I'm gonna do a little bit of scouting. And honestly, hello ma'am. Are you single? No. No. Let me, I'm gonna do some scouting. And I think what I'll do is if this is not, if this is not a good enough one, like, if this isn't one that has an EV, because if this is Zangoose EV, this is a banger. And I have to do it with that donut. Because I can get a bunch of the evolutions done. Hey, Sableye. So, this is still a 29-minute donut. But I'm going to go in. So this is either Zangoose Watchog Maniri, which I don't need, or it's Zangoose EV Watchog. I do need another shiny Baneri, but I have a feeling I'll phase on one when I hunt 11 for the Shalpa, because I have to run through there anyway, so yeah. If this is an EV1, great. If it's not an EV1, we're going to store from our backup and wrap up the episode. Shoot. Shiny Zangoose right off the bat. Alright, so hold on. That is a new shiny. Shoot, man. That makes this really tough. Because it's like, do I phase out of this knowing I just got a new shiny? Damn. I'm gonna have to think about this. If Eevee's in here, great. We started off with a banger. So Zangoose is a Pokemon I need shiny, and I also believe I need an alpha. A best, two pretty good. And okay, I think I might just hunt this to try to get an alpha too. I think I am going to keep this. So we got a shiny Zangoose, which is a new shiny for the ZA Pokedex, Mega Dimension Pokedex, bring this to 21 out of 117. I think I'm just going to accept it and hope this is an Eevee. So I do need an alpha one of these guys. There's Pat Rat, that's not... I really don't want these guys, so let's destroy these guys. That should be the catch one. Alright. I mean, we're not going to get super good berries from this, but that's not the point either. Oh, yes, release these things. And we can go after the Alpha Zangoose, and we might actually burn through time doing that, but yeah. We don't want any shiny Pat Rats. So let's eliminate these guys. Now, here's the big thing. Back here should be either Eevee or Veneering. There's a golden Pokeball, too. Eevee? Oh, this is the Eevee one. Let's go. Okay, so this is a banger. A banger. So we already got a Shining Zangoose. We're looking for an Alpha one. Eevee can spawn here, and we have an Alpha 3 donut for it. Shoot, they're skittish, aren't they? Shoot. Okay, I need to run back there to see really quick what I've done. Hey Zangoose, I'll be alpha hunting you in a minute. Might as well pick up these things. Yeah, I hope I didn't scare all those EP off. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait for them to respawn. Oh, I see 04. I do hear another Pokeball, but I can't go in there and scare off those EP. I just can't. It's not worth it. So my game plan is, because I have a Sparkling 3, I am not going to sit and wait. I am going to push through and check those EVs every single time. I have to. I have to. And actually, because I'm in a lower one, I'm going to just use Luxury Bowls to catch shinies right now. So if I see an Alpha Zangoose, I need to catch it. Because I do need an Alpha Zangoose. And because I'm resetting and running through just to check on the EVs every time, we're good. Yeah, if we can get a ton of shiny EVs here, we are chilling, man. I mean, obviously, Zangoose, the alpha chance is 1%. But with how much time we have and how often we'll reset, I expect we will get it eventually. Yeah, if the shiny EV pops up, I will try to catch it without alarming everyone else, but yeah. We will see. I am also running this direction just in case any of the Pat Rat or guys spawn back in. I want to work them as soon as possible. I do not need more of them showing up. No shiny EV. If I can get 1 or 2 shiny EVs, awesome. Okay, we are back to 4 Zangoose. So we are looking at a better chance of getting an alpha. So this episode might be big, man. This episode might be really big and we can get a number of shiny EV. I'm probably guessing we were more likely to get more shiny Zangoose, if I'm honest. Yeah, the oh. Where are you, Mewtwo? Shoot. There's a Pat right here. Shoot, I just killed... Alright, there we go. Alright, you two, come here. So we did get a Pat Rat. He just spawned right in front of us. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Maybe it's an upgrade. Who knows? I'm marking it down. Dude, this episode's gonna go way too long. 2 pretty goods and a fantastic. I don't think that's good enough. I think Pat Rat's at the thing where you need a best to get in. Oh no, our other Pat Rat is junky. So this is an upgrade. What about our Watchog? Okay, our Watchog has a best. So yeah, we upgraded our Pat Rat. Let's go. And that one goes in the duplex. Okay. So we got a second shiny, but it was a Pat Rat. We nuked all the Pat Rats, but we did accidentally kill a Zangoose in the process. That was something I did see. So now our goal is EVs. You know, actually, I should go repeat ball because the EVs have a weird catch rate. See, now we're back down to 3 Zangoose. So we just went back to where we were at. And I tried to stop the Pat Rat from spawning shiny, and they spawn naturally 1, so can't stop that. I just want like 1 or 2 EVs, man. From a Sparkling 3 normal donut, I got the shiny Zangoose right off the bat. I'm happy with that. If I can get an Alpha Zangoose, I'm even more happy. Oh, there's a 4th one. I couldn't see it. So yeah, I'm hoping we got a Zangoose, got a Pat Rat. Can I at least get a shiny Eevee or 2, man? That's all I'm asking for. I guess I'm also asking for an Alpha Zangoose, but that has nothing to do with the shiny. That's just a 1% spawn. Oh man, this is such a big opportunity to try and get a shiny Eevee. And I need so many of them. It's like any I can get here is just helping. You know? I just hope that if one shiny Eevee spawns that the rest don't get scared off by me trying to catch it. That is a concern I do have to watch out. Because I think Eevee are skittish creatures. So yeah. Can one of these guys be alpha too? I mean, we're only like, you know, part way through the time. But yeah. You know, I don't think I need to talk about Shining Eevee because it's just the brown becomes like a white, silver. So it's very obvious. So like the shining should be super evident. I mean, if I see a shiny Eevee, obviously I'm gonna save. I'll go in there and do my best to catch it, reset if I have to, because Eevee's worth all that. I'll be honest, if I fail a Patrat or a Watchog or a Zangoose shiny, it would kind of suck, but it wouldn't be like the end of the world. This shiny Eevee is like end of the world if I fail it, because they are just so rare, and I'm gonna need so many of them. All right, Zangoose, buddy. 1% alpha odds. Come on. You do. Yeah. Okay, so I took out another Zangoose. But I took out all the Patrats. Okay. Yeah, I just want a safe area that if I need to run in there, like there's an Alpha Zangoose and I need to like kind of lure him into a battle, I can. So I'm trying to keep that lane open. I'm also trying to keep, obviously, I can run past these guys, but now I'm down to, oh wait, the fourth one respawned. So I'm back to 3. Man, I'm only gonna ever have 3 Zangoose. I may need to just run past the Patrats and stuff, and yeah. Take them out from behind. No shiny. Yeah, the sucky thing is I think because of how far away I am not respawning the Eevees when I reset. I literally have to run all the way over there to spawn them in. What sucks, I mean, it's a 2-star, so the Pokeball isn't going to have anything worth it, so I really don't need the Pokeball in there. You know, no, oh, I'm down to 3 repeat ones. Shoot. There's the 4th Eevee. Come on. Yeah, Alpha Zangoose would be a big one. I'll probably use, I'd have to probably knock it out, but... Alpha Zangoose is one I definitely need, and then the Eevees are definitely ones I need. All the Patrat, Chog stuff can stay normal and just get knocked out every time they spawn in. Because I don't want to reset them. And because they take like 3 or 4 minutes to respawn in, I get a couple runs through before they respawn in, and then as soon as they spawn in, I can nuke them again. Actually, maybe I should just have Groudon out to nuke them. No, because then, like, I may have to go battle an Eevee or something, and... yeah. Alright. No alpha once again. Okay. Also, like Discord, one of the Discord groups I'm in is blowing up, so I need to check that once I'm done recording. No shiny Eevee. Yeah, like even one shiny Eevee is a step in the right direction. I do know that Eevees can show up with all the other evolutions. You can find in other wild zones, so it's not like I can't phase on one of those later. But this is a Sparkling 3 normal, and Eevee is like the most normal type ever. Like, come on, this should be boosting the odds so much. Also, with the Patrat and the Watchhogs taken out. By the way, after these Zangooses, or I got an alpha one, once I get an alpha one, I may just Groudon Earthquake, wipe out both spawns, and focus completely on running to the Eevees. Discord is blowing up, man. What the hell? Yeah, I may do that. If an alpha one appears, I may just go Groudon Earthquake everything. And catch the alpha Zangoose. Diagro. Nuke this Pat Rat. And there's the last Pat Rat down. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright. So yeah, we are doing this, I think, the best way we can. No shiny. Like I said, once a Zangoose shows up alpha. Oh good, we didn't kill it. So we have all 4 Zangoose spawns. We have no Patrat and Watchog spawns. And so we can run straight to the EVs. And each reset, we just have to hope. Now, 1% with 4 Zangoose, I mean, you can always try to do the math and be like, well, okay, if it's 1%, that means every 100 of them, you should get at least 1 alpha. True, but also this game hates me at times. This game sometimes loves me, but this game can also hate on you, you know? So, like, yeah. No shiny. Yeah. I mean, I got a Patrat shiny, I've got a Zangoose shiny, I'm hoping for at least an EV. But yeah, once I get an Alpha Zangoose, I will just Groudon Earthquake them, Earthquake the Watchog and Patrats. If there's a shiny amongst them, I'll just throw a ball to catch it. But I would really love a shiny EV. Like, please, shiny EV would be amazing. Like, just to have one. I mean, I already got a new shiny in Zangoose. If I can get the new alpha, another alpha for the Mega Dimension Pokedex in Zangoose, I'll be happy because that means I don't really need to hunt Zangoose specifically anymore. No shiny. So yeah. Come on, Alpha Alpha Zangoose. Have I seen an alpha yet? I don't even think I've seen an alpha yet, to be honest. I've seen 2 shinies, and I don't think I've seen a single alpha. Huh. Alright. Is it just me, or do you think Zangoose and Survivor deserve evolutions? You know? I think it'd be cool if they gained evolutions. Because Zangoose and Survivor have a really cool base design. But like, a slight upgrade could be really cool. Especially if they took Zangoose into the more like, you know how like Sneasler evolved? Like, you know, Sneasel's kind of a short little guy and it stretches out to this tall, lanky, kind of cool looking thing. I love Sneasler's design. I think Zangoose could have the same thing, become long and stretchy. And maybe Survivor can become a little bit more like get like some armor or something. Become like, you know, a poison steel type or something. So that it's supposed to counter the sharp claws of the Zangoose. And then the Zangoose evolves to be, oh, what if it also became steel? Normal steel to resist the poison. Oh, that's cool. That's an idea right there. Come on, Eevee. I wonder what the actual odds are with the sparkling. Oh. Okay, Grandma. It is time. It's your time. Grandma. Grandma. All right. And that is massive because this little guy, oh, he's not little, but is a, I can release this other Zangoose. We now have an alpha Zangoose, which is a new alpha for the Mega Dimension Pokedex, bringing us to 87 out of 112. See, now I can just nuke stuff. Like, it don't matter anymore. That's not the effect I wanted to have, but... Alright, let's get moving. So yeah, Groudon, Earthquake, Key Crash just wrecked the entire room. If I need to switch off of him to go for an EP, I will. Oh, there's the fourth EP. Alright. So yeah, we got an alpha, we got a shiny of the guy we needed. Now it's, can we get a shiny Eevee? The nice thing is now I have a nice clear runway, not do anything, and Eevee becomes our prime target. Man, if I go through all of this without a single shiny Eevee, that's gonna be kind of a bummer, you know? Cause like that's kind of the goal here, you know? It's, I saw Eevee with Zangoose, and it's like, those are two Pokemon I can hunt together. And yeah. Now, like I said, there's multiple chances to go for Eevee. There's multiple chances to just go for the straight evolutions. There's a chance to phase on some of the, like, I think it's like 4-star or 3-star, where you can get like Jolteon, Flareon, and all that. You might get extra Eevees along the side. I think they're 4 stars, not 3 stars, but... This is a 3-star Sparkling Donut. What is a shiny Boostard? Hold on. Let me double check this number. So with a Sparkling Power 3 with Shine Charm, it's 1 in 585.37. We've gotten 2 already. In a shiny Zangoose and a shiny Patrat, but the Zangoose was here at spawn. We have phased on a Patrat. Can we get a shiny Eevee? Now, when I see a shiny Eevee, I am not sending Groudon in to nuke the entire thing. I will be switching to Mewtwo to try to isolate. Maybe even Ampharos, because Ampharos is a little bit with, like, it's a lightning attack is a little bit, but yeah. Oh, please, just one shiny Eevee. Just one shiny Eevee. But the nice thing is now it's Operation Destroy on Zangoose, Watchog, and Patrat. I see them spawn in, I take out the entire group, don't worry about it. By the way, the first signing we saw, I mean the first alpha we saw was a Zangoose. The first signing we saw was a Zangoose. That's awesome. Like, I needed those both, and the fact I didn't phase on another alpha. Oh. Hey Groudon, can you, thank you. Where's the last one? Oh yeah, the last one was caught, so I think that has a different spawn timer. I think when they're caught, they respawn differently than if they're just nuked. Dude, Sparkling 3, and I'm doing everything I can to isolate the Eevee. There we go. All those are taken care of. Huh. Where's the fourth? Oh, there it is. It's behind the thing. No, shiny Eevee. Come on, baby. Yeah, see, this guy stole them back, and we had caught him before we got the Pat Rats. So yeah, catching a Pokemon changes its respawn rate from the like 4-minute window or 5-minute window to like something different. I noticed that before too. I just don't know the exact time. Yeah, because I realized it way back when I first did Wild Zone 5. If I scared off the Abra, he'd be back in 4 to 5 minutes. And it'd be like, okay, cool. But when I first caught that Abra, and I went back and saw my first shiny one, missed it, I realized scaring him off, he returned pretty quick. But then, yeah. So, like, there's things I've noticed in 5 running through it that catch versus scare or kill, or nuke in this case with with Groudon, their spawn rates are very different, or respawn rates. Unless the fourth one spawned in when I was killing everything, but I don't think it was. Dude, come on. We're about to hit under 1,000 calories. Just one Eevee. I'd prefer like 2 or 3, but like just one Eevee will do. Because then I can set it and be like, this is my shiny Eevee. You know, there are many like it, but this one's mine. I'd be like, I love it. Now, obviously, I have a ton of shiny EVs, but for this game's purpose, I have to catch a shiny of every single Pokemon, which means I need a shiny EV and a shiny for each evolution. And these are probably going to all replace the current ones I have, and I'll probably give away my old EVs. But yeah, no. You know, it's one of those things where this is just the way it is. You know, this is just the way I have designed these rules and the challenges. And a lot of these Pokemon, I do have shiny already. I already have a shiny, like, Bulbasaur, Venusaur, etc., etc. I already have shiny Magikarp and Gyarados. I already have shiny Eevee, Umbreon, etc., etc. You know, some of these guys I don't have shiny, right? Like, I don't have a shiny Zangoose. I mean, I do now. I don't have a shiny Survivor. I don't have a Cyclizard shiny. I still don't yet, but, you know, that's, you know, just a point I'm making. You know, I don't have a shiny Trampa. I have one now. You know, so there, you know, there's a give and take with... Oh, okay, so those guys are respawning. I'll take care of them in the next loop. There's a give and take on getting more dupe Pokemon and, alright. Alright, all 4 are here. Those guys should be back on the next spawn through. Come on, don't let me phase on something else. Oh, there's 2 EVs stacked on top of each other pretty much. I couldn't see it. One was like blocking the other one. Honestly, I'll say this, and this might be more controversial. I'd rather get a shiny Eevee and then not get another shiny for the rest of like this episode. Like, if Eevee was the last shiny I got in this whole hyperspace, cool. I'd rather get a shiny Eevee than get another, you know, than get no shiny like after this. Oh, that was an unnecessary crit. So yeah. I phased on one Pat Rat shiny, but it was an upgrade, so I can't really complain. I got the Alpha Zangoose and a shiny Zangoose. Again, truly can't complain on those fronts. Like, if I can get a single shiny Eevee, then this was perfect. If I can get more than a single shiny Eevee or a Shalfa, you know, I'll take a Shalfa of any of these guys, truthfully. I like Zangoose. Watchog is alright, and Patrat's a cool Pokemon because of the eye design for their shiny. A Shalfa Eevee, I would just start freaking out. Cause I would probably keep it an Eevee because it'd be my first one, be like, behold. But like if I got another Shalfa one, I'd probably just upgrade the best one to Umbreon, which is my favorite. And then probably to like Sylveon, and then yeah. I'm glad none of them were stacked on top of each other this time. I could actually tell how many there were, and yeah, so. Wow, time has burned on this thing. I mean, I am having to run to check these EVs. If these EVs were right at the front, I would just be fly resetting. Dude, this sucks. I've got a Patrat and I've got a Zangoose shiny. Please, let me get a shiny Eevee. I literally, once I'm done with this, I'm literally gonna stop. Gonna go make food because it's almost 4. Oh, I have to upload my episode or get my video going too. Get my video live. Then I need to edit one, but still, none of that matters. Please, shiny Eevee, and I'll be so happy. Come on, man. Shiny Eevee. Let's go. Come on. Just show me that shiny Eevee. Nope. The sucky thing is like the tail. If you only see the bottom of the, oh shoot. Yeah, the sucky thing is like with the tail, it's kind of hard to just tell from the tip of the tail. If you only see the tip of the tail of an Eevee, you couldn't tell if it's shiny because that's kind of the color that Eevee's tail, or that's color Eevee becomes, is the same color as the tip of his tail, sort of. So I think I have one more run through and then those guys are gonna respawn. Dude, come on. One shot. Shiny Eevee or nothing, please. Like, don't phase me on a Patrat or a Watchog. Just give me no shinies or a shiny Eevee. I don't want any middle ground. Oh, I just heard the Patrats spawn back in. Dude. See, Eevee's gonna be tough. Shiny Eevee is going to be tough, and there are certain Pokemon I think are just not going to be easy. That should be all of them. Good. None of them were shiny. Alright. Come on, come on. No phasing, just shiny Eevee, please. I think I have 2 repeat balls left. And I want to keep those ready just in case I have to run in and try to throw one at an Eevee at the last second. Obviously, if I see a shiny Eevee, I will save and then try to throw it. And as long as I have enough time, I will repeat it as much as possible. Shiny Eevee. Love shiny. Yeah. I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm afraid to talk or say something that'll jinx it. And so I'm like finding myself like wanting to shut up, that I don't jinx myself into saying something that causes something else to happen. You know, like I am very on that fence of, oh, don't trigger something, don't cause something stupid to happen, don't, you know, like I'm afraid I'm gonna talk something into existence if I say something. And so I'm so not trying to say anything. And it's just turning to me to be a shut up, panicky mess. You know? Because like, I'm even like, I'm like, you can hear it, maybe you may hear it with the mic. I'm saying under my breath, like, come on, come on. You know, come on, Shiny. You know, I'm saying it really low instead of saying it high. And with confidence, I'm like, oh, come on, Evie. You know, and it's like, it's one of those things where I was like, I'm literally saying it under my breath, hoping for Shiny Eden. I mean, we're down to 320 calories now. And yeah, this is not looking good at this point. But I did say it, and I truly do mean it. I'd rather get no shinies than phase on another shiny. I know it sounds kind of contradictory, but it's like, this is Shiny Eevee. Shiny Eevee's a different level of shiny. Oh, I hope I didn't just startle them. I went a little higher than I should have. But yeah, no. Nearing 260 right now, calories. Yeah, we're only gonna get a few more shots of this. The Zangooses are back. Those are dead. The Pat Rat and Watchhog I don't think will be back for 2 more cycles. No shiny. Yeah, the thing that sucks about running all that distance for them is like they have a chance to move once they spawn. And so they can technically hide behind the box. They could cover each other up. They're not like in their static spawn when they spawn in, like when they first appear. So by the time we get back here, these Eevees could have roamed a little bit. You know, they have their area they stick to a little bit unless they're chasing something, like an alpha one. But, you know, I believe the Pat Rats will spawn back in on this next run. But yeah, we only have a couple left. No shiny. Come on, man. Do not do this last second bull. Alright. I don't think the Zangooses will spawn back in again. Oh, I hit protect. That's time wasting. Wasting time. Alright. So I don't think these guys will spawn back in. I think we have maybe 1 or 2 more runs. There's no way Watchhog and Pat Rat will spawn back in. It didn't start running for a second. I think I'm only gonna get this and 1 more. I don't think, oh, I got caught on the thing. I don't think the Zangoose is gonna spawn in. I think we're only gonna get 1 more shot at this. Shiny. No. I think this is the last shot right here. Can we get a shiny Eevee? Let's go find out. I think this is the last run. Let's change it up. Let's go this way instead of the other way. I might get 1 more. Oh, maybe this way was faster than the whole time. Preemptively drop a save because we're not going to get another chance after this. Oh, shiny Eevee. Maybe 1 more chance. I doubt it. I doubt we're going to reach it. No, I don't think they will. I don't even think we're going to see around the corner. No, none of them are shiny. Hey, bees. Oh wait, they're not running away. Are they not skittish? I could have got in there and got the Pokeball this whole time, huh? Alright, well, we didn't get a shiny, guys, but I burned through my donuts like I wanted to. And this does leave us in this situation where next time, I'm going to start really focused on playing the end game. Getting the right donuts to berry hunt, getting the right donuts to... oh, I forgot I was in a wild zone. Send help. I'm in danger. Hey, Mowal. Okay, let me fly out of here. So yeah, from now on, I am going to be completely locked in and focused. One thing I am going to do really quick before I forget, because I will forget if I don't do this right now. Let me do this. I need to start from now on creating a backup save, and I need to recycle and reload from the backup save. So hold on, let me actually do this really quick, because I will forget if I don't do this on camera right now. So we did get some stuff. So we are selling stuff. But the reason I'm selling stuff is to make sure I have those gone. But I need to go and buy more repeat balls. That's something I need to do, and I need to buy a bunch of them. I may dump all of my money into it because I don't need anything else. This team is probably my team unless I get like a Shalper Raichu. So yeah. So I am going to repeat ball. Okay, let's maybe go like 250. There we go. And so now I have a ton of repeat balls and some more Premier Balls, which I'm not the biggest Premier Ball fan. But from now on, I need to make sure I go here to the Pokemon Center, create a backup save, and reload from the backup save when I make any donut, whether it's for berry hunting, whether it's for shiny hunting. So, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below, and you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.